Welcome to Live Maths. Students, we are going to discuss on the topic Introduction to Trigonometry from grade 10. So, we are all familiar with the so many applications of trigonometry in our day-to-day life. We'll have a discussion on this topic from the basics to the difficult questions from this chapters. Okay. So, before getting into this topic, first we should make sure that we are not going to learn trigonometry based on all the angles. Here we are going to discuss only on the triangles which has 90-degree in it, that is right angle triangle. Let's have the discussion on the basics of this chapter. Before getting into this chapter, first make sure that you are clear with the basics and the trigonometric ratios what you are going to learn in this chapter. First, I'll explain you with the help of an right angle triangle. Right. So it's a right angle over here. We mark it B, A and C. So this triangle has vertices A, B and C. Right. Now you are going to stand in two different positions. You may stand at the point A or you may stand at the point C. Right. Suppose when you are looking into a building or when you are calculating the height of the building, you will be at the position C. Suppose when you are standing in the top of a building, you are going to see an object which is in the ground floor or which is in the road. Okay, so in that case, you will be standing in the position A. Right. So while explaining the basics, I'll take my position such that I am standing in the point C. When I am standing at the point C, the side opposite to me is called opposite side. The longest side or else the side opposite to 90-degree is called hypotenuse and the remaining side is called adjacent side. With the help of these three sides, we are going to learn about the 6 different trigonometric ratios. Right? When you are standing at C, this is your opposite side. The longer side is hypotenuse and the remaining third side is called adjacent side. The relation between these three sides is hypotenuse square equal to opposite square plus adjacent square. We call it as trigonometric triplets, which you have learned in your class 9. Right? So with the help of this, when two data are given, you can find the value of the third data. Right? Now we are going to see 6 ratios: sin theta, cos theta, tan, cosec, secant and cot. So we look into the formulas of these 6 ratios. Okay, sin theta. What is this theta? Theta is nothing but the angle through which your eye level has been elevated. Okay, the angle through which your eye level has been elevated. We call it as theta. Right? So sin theta formula is opposite by hypotenuse. Cos theta is adjacent by hypotenuse. Tan theta equals to opposite by adjacent. These are the first 3 basic ratios in trigonometry. These are the first 3 basic ratios in trigonometry. Right? Next is cosecant theta. Cosecant theta is just reverse of sin theta, which is hypotenuse by opposite. Secant theta. Secant theta is hypotenuse by adjacent. Cot theta. Cot theta is adjacent by opposite. So with the help of these 3 data, that is opposite, adjacent and hypotenuse, you can find the ratios with the help of 3 sides of this triangle, opposite, adjacent and hypotenuse, you can find the values of all the 6 ratios. Right? Now, most of the students will have a doubt. Sir, you have explained these basics with the help of this triangle. Suppose there's another triangle, we'll take it as A, B and C, where I am standing in the position A. When I am standing in the position A, whether the distance AB will be calculated as opposite side? No. Suppose when you are standing at this point, opposite side is BC, adjacent is AB and hypotenuse is AC. when you are standing at A, the side exactly opposite to you is called opposite side. The longer side is called as hypotenuse, and the remaining one side is called as adjacent side. So these are the basics what we have to look into before getting into the problems. Now we have a discussion on few problems similar to these concepts, which will be more helpful for you to solve the problems from your. These problems might be there in your textbook, or it may be from some other materials, right? So the first question, in a triangle ABC, which is right angled at A, the distance AB equal to 24 centimeter, distance BC equal to 7 centimeter. Determine sin A, cos A, sin C and cos C. Okay, this is the first problem from your textbook. A, B and C. So in this is 24 centimeter and BC is 7 centimeters, right? So with the help of this data, we need to find the values sin A, cos A, sin C and cos C, right? So to find sin and cos theta, you need three data: opposite side, adjacent side and hypotenuse. So in this data, we are given the data with opposite side and adjacent side. You need to find the hypotenuse, where hypotenuse is the side AC. So using Pythagoras theorem, AC square equal to AB square plus BC square, whereas AB equal to 24 square, BC is 7 square, right, which is 576 plus 49, which is 625. Therefore, the length of the side AC is 25 centimeter. So AC is equal to 25 centimeter. Therefore, the length of the hypotenuse side is 25 centimeter. Now, we are going to find the solution for all the required data. Sin A. What does this A represent? A represents the vertices where you are standing. Suppose when you are standing at A, the side opposite to you is opposite side, whereas this is hypotenuse and this is adjacent side. So what is sine formula? Sine formula is opposite by hypotenuse, which is 7 by 25. What is cos A? Adjacent by hypotenuse, whereas adjacent is 24 and hypotenuse is 25. Now, in next case, we need to find the value of sin C and cos C. So, the C represents the point where you are going to stand. So, in this case, the value of opposite and adjacent will change. That is, when you are standing at C, the side opposite to you is opposite side and this side is adjacent, whereas the hypotenuse will never change, right? So, sin C equal to opposite by hypotenuse. In this case, your opposite value is 24, hypotenuse is 25. Next, in cos C, formula is adjacent by hypotenuse, whereas adjacent side is 7 centimeter and hypotenuse is 25. So this is the solution for your first problem. Next question, sin A equals to 3 by 4. So this is the data given to you. We are going to find the trigonometric ratios other than the sin A with the help of this data, right? So we are familiar with the formula opposite by hypotenuse, right? So the exact value of opposite side we can take it as 3k. Hypotenuse can be taken as 4k. Right, now we need to find the adjacent value. So opposite square plus adjacent square equals to hypotenuse square. Since we need adjacent value, you can take the opposite to the other side. So what's hypotenuse value? 4k. So square is 16k square minus 9k square, which is 7k square. Therefore, adjacent equal to root 7 into k. Right? Now, we know the values of opposite adjacent and hypotenuse. Now we can find the ratios of all the trigonometric ratios. Cos A formula is adjacent by hypotenuse. Okay, so which is root 7 by 4. Next is tan A. Tan A equals to opposite side by adjacent side, which is 3 by root 7. Next is cosecant A. Cosecant A is just reverse of sine value. Since it is 3 by 4 here, it's 4 by 3 over here. Next is secant A. Secant A is reverse of cos. So 4 by root 7. Then cot A. What is cot A? Reverse of tan, which is root 7 by 3. Right? So this is the solution for one of the problem from your textbook. Next, I am going to explain you another sum, okay, where most of you have some doubts in this, or you may not be very clear with the solutions which are available in some other sources. So I'll explain this so that you'll have a better idea of this. Even after explanation of this sum, if you're not able to understand it, you can give your questions in the comment section. I'll explain you in another video, right? If angle A and B are acute angles such that cos A is equal to cos B, you need to prove angle A is equal to angle B. So the data given to us is cos A equal to cos B. Only this is the data given to us, and they have said that the angles A and angle B are acute angles. Since you have three angles in triangle, they have clearly said that angle A and angle B are acute. Therefore, angle C is 90 degrees. Right? I am going to assume that the 90 degrees is the point C. Now, the condition given to us is cos A equal to cos B. Right? When you are standing at point A, the side opposite to you is opposite. This is hypotenuse, whereas this is adjacent side. So what is cos A formula? Adjacent by hypotenuse. So adjacent is AC, hypotenuse is AB. Right? In this case, you are standing at the point A. Now I am going to the next position B. When you are standing at B, the side AC is opposite and BC is adjacent. In this case, what is cos B value? Adjacent by hypotenuse, which is BC by AB. You can cancel these two values. Therefore, AC equal to BC. In a triangle, if two sides are equal, you know that it is an isosceles triangle. Therefore, the side AC is equal to side BC. As per the property of isosceles triangle, the angles opposite to equal sides will be equal. So, the angle opposite to side AC is B. The angle opposite to side BC is A. Therefore, angle A is equal to angle B. Hence, proof. I hope you are clear with this solution. If you have any doubt, as I said earlier, you can post your doubts in the comment section. Next, we are going to discuss on another question, right? In triangle PQR, right angle at Q, whereas the side PR plus QR is 25 centimeter, PQ is 5 centimeter. This is the data given to us. We need to find the value of sin P, cos P and tan P, right? So, before finding this value, you should find the length of all the three sides from the given triangle, right? So, they have said that the side PQ is 5 centimeter, QR is X, PR we don't know. But the data given to us is PR plus QR equal to 25. Since I have taken the value of QR as X, therefore the length of PR will be 25 minus X. Now you can use Pythagoras theorem okay, to find the unknown datas, right? So hypotenuse square is equal to opposite square plus adjacent square, right? So PR is 25 minus x. 25 minus x whole square equal to 25 plus x square, right? So this is of the form a minus b whole square. So a square plus b square minus 2ab, which is equal to 25 plus x square. Can cancel x squares on both the sides. So 625 minus 50x equal to 25. So 50x equals 600, x is equal to 12. So the length of the side QR is 12 centimeter. The length of the side PR equals to 13 centimeters, right? Now you need to find the values of sin P, cos P and tan P, where the point P represents the position where you are standing. So when you are at P, this side is opposite, the side PQ is adjacent, and the side PR is hypotenuse. Now, what is sin P formula? You know that it is opposite by hypotenuse. So 12 divided by 13. What is cos P adjacent by hypotenuse? 5 by 13. What is tan P opposite by adjacent, which is 12 by 5. Okay. So this is the answer for the given question. If you have any doubt in this question, you can post your doubts in the comment section. We'll go to another problem, okay, which is from one of our competitive exam books, right? So I'll explain you this one problem, then we can go to the next exercise of it. Now we are going to solve a problem, okay, whereas cos theta data has been given, we need to find the value of this required data, right? So we know that cos theta equal to adjacent by hypotenuse, right? So the formula over here is hypotenuse square equal to opposite square plus adjacent square, which is very familiar for you, right? So 25 equal to opposite square plus 9. So opposite square equal to 16. Opposite is equal to 4. Now the data required is we need to find the value of sin theta minus 1 by tan theta by 2 tan theta. So the data required is sin theta and tan theta over here, right? So what is the value of sin theta opposite by hypotenuse, which is 4 by 5 minus 1 by tan theta. What is tan theta? Opposite by adjacent, right? So opposite over here is 4. Adjacent you can reciprocate, it becomes 3. Next 2 into tan theta. So value of tan theta is 4 by 3. Now you can find LCM for the data in the numerator. LCM is 20. So 16 minus 15 divided by 2 4s are 8 by 3. So 16 minus 15 is 1 by 20. When you take the denominator to numerator, the value will get reciprocal. So which is 3 by 160 is the solution for the given question. So we have discussed few problems from the basics of the introduction to trigonometry. If you have any doubt in any other question, which may be from some other material also, we can post the questions in the comment section. I will give the detailed solution for those sums which I are posting in the comment section in my upcoming videos.